It's been a long time since I did one of these fog chiller videos, and I apologize. I'll get to another one right away, but here's my setup for Halloween. Just pressed for time, man, as always. It's hidden here under the steps. We're running the original chiller with the upgraded fan on it and a 1200 watt micro DJ at the back. I'm gonna try to drive that thing manually. This is the area it's gonna be in. Zombie is going on his barrel and hooking up to it, or as close as we can to it, but I'm loading it right now. And we're gonna try and make the swamp area all foggy and control the fan and the fog going that way from Zombie in his area right here at the bottom of the steps. We've got a fan here to help control it, and then there's also a fan at the back corner there pushing it outwards as well if it gets too crazy, but we're gonna fan all the switches and make it work. Well, you know what that means. Must be close to Halloween. Oh boy, a little construction going on here. Sorry it's been so long, YouTube. Hello world, hello social media. Dunroth is back and we are getting ready to have a little bit of fun. With Halloween coming up, you know how we gotta take things to the next level here. Well, this damn garage and garage door are just in my way every year. We got the second level built up already. No spoilers today though, except for this. The garage door must go. The garage door must go. Control room's gotta go downstairs into the studio. So I need to access the garage. So we're gonna drill some holes here so I can run a couple miles of cable. And look at that, the garage door's gone. Needed the space for the witch's lair in the labyrinth of the catacombs. Check that out. Hey, I've seen lots of skid walls and haunts before, and don't let anybody tell you they're easy, especially if you gotta start chopping them up. That was not a fun job, man. Check it out. The concrete patio blocks we're using here were, you guessed it, somebody I know who moved didn't want to take it, so we figured it would work in the hot tub. Alright, we gotta start filming in this area because it's the first area that's gotta be disassembled so that I can put my garage door back on. But as you can see here, what normally holds the garage door motor is actually holding the cauldron. And I never predicted that it would work out like that. Actually, the fire was on the other side of the room. And then when I took the garage door off, I realized that it would hold our little cauldron perfectly. So away we went. So the way this works is it's a heater I bought on garage sale. It was partly broken because the LEDs weren't working correctly, and I fixed as many as I could. So the illusion works good, but it also is a heater. So it does blow heat if you want to as well. We're going to use it for Christmas time for a faux chimney as well. On the inside of the cauldron is where the sound is coming from, and it is my daughter's noisemaker for when she's going to sleep, her white noisemaker, and fire happened to be one of the sounds it made. And then we just decided, well, what the heck, it lights up too, so let's put it inside of here, under the tissue paper, and there is the fire. Oh, and then there was the GoPro hiding up there to take selfies with the witch over on this side. We decided that this was the first year that we were going to incorporate the old lady Dunroth. We had to do a little character building on her here. So one of the first things you'll notice when you're in the witch's lair here near her fire is the witch's juxtaposition here, because she can't decide what the hell is going on. Nothing makes sense here. Everything's completely out of whack. And we got all this free sample or demo wallpaper pieces from the 90s. Been sitting in the collection for a little while, so I got to use up a whole bunch of that, making this crazy old nutty witch. None of the lumber this year we had to pay for as well. It's all stuff that was hoarded from previous years and thrown aside. And then we used the smaller pieces to stitch together the upper layer to make it look all old and decrepit and crappy looking. And then of course under that is the 4x8 sheets of 1/2 inch. And they're all on 1 foot spacing for our floor joists here, in case any of you carpenters and contractors were curious how we do this. Halloween's over and I'm back in this area here now with the fog chiller. There's where the hand controller was positioned relative to everything else, hiding here under the steps. There's the rest of that gear from the fog chiller that was taking the fog from the fog machine. Back there, this is here. You can see a bunch of electrical going every which direction, because that's always the nature of the beast. And just a little more of a look under here. Yes, that is actually dirt in there, and that's from another scene, but we'll get to that shortly. And now we're on the other side of the steps, and you can see that same dirt there and a bunch of crap here under these steps. So there's air lines coming in, more electrical, all the camera cables. There's a pair of Unities hiding under there. That's what we use it for our thunder this year. Had a heater under here because yes, it gets very cold where I am. That's one of 2 heaters that we run in this haunt to keep it nice and toasty for everybody. But the real heat was in the witch's chambers.